Now, to my next guest on London Today. She's had a brush or two with the odd famous person or two. Her name is Cindy Lass, and she paints the famous. Cindy, many thanks for coming to London Today. You've brought something with you, this rather marvellous painting of a rose, but it's not just any rose, is it?
It's not. It's Posh and Beck's rose, which I painted 15 for Elton John's AIDS Foundation, and on your show we're giving it away.
Okay, we're going to give you details of how you can win that painting in a couple of minutes' time. First of all, just tell me a little bit about your work. You've been painting some, not just famous people, but some famous pets recently, haven't you?
Well, yes, the Queen's corgis. It's been quite exciting because I've never painted someone's dogs who's as special as the Queen. I have the greatest respect for her. So I've got 8 corgis sitting on my canvas. I've just got to touch up their little noses, but they're looking good and they've been very well behaved.
Who are the best things to paint, the most well-behaved, pets or celebrities?
The nightmare one was David Souls. He came into my house, wrecked the garden, and just was a lunatic. But I'd say I really enjoyed painting Sir Elton John's and David Furnish's, because they actually were from Battersea Dogs Home. Arnold Schwarzenegger's dog, Brad Pitt's I enjoyed. I did that in New York. George Michael's as well.
I bet he was the most vain, wasn't he, George Michael's dog? If he's anything like his owner?
Well, he did get the brush and comb out once. But that's between you and I, right?
How did you get into all of this, painting celebrities?
Well, I wanted to put something back in life. I believe in good karma, and I wanted to help Battersea Dogs Home because I've always had pedigree dogs. And basically, I had an opportunity, an idea to do celebrity dogs, to raise Battersea's profile and to make money for them. And I did it with a great success. And then I was asked to do Bill Clinton for New York, and I did it myself there. And I'm untrained. I didn't know how to put shows together. So to your viewers, where there's a passion and a will, you can do anything in life and help anyone. Absolutely.
And your paintings, as we can see from this one that you're doing now, of the Queen's corgis, they're not... I don't know, I'm not an artist, but they're not realistic, are they? It's almost like an artist's impression.
Well, I've since realised, after now painting 10 years, Chris, that that's exactly what it is. And I think everyone's a bit psychic, and when I paint, it's the only time I'm relaxed and quiet, and something takes over me, and I just feel that I pick up the spirituality, the energy of the dog, more than maybe the dog, which I think what life's about, because you can be a good-looking person, but if you haven't got a good energy... So I try to get both.
I bet you're expensive. I bet you are.
Well, I've only done it for charity normally, but now, obviously, with time, I do a lot of charity work, and so I have to now put my prices a little bit...
You beat me to the post, because I was going to say, I bet you're expensive, but you give a lot of time up for charities, to raise money for charity. Tell us a little bit more about this rose that one of our viewers could own.
It's a one-off. They're handmade circular canvases, and they are Swarovski crystals embedded on them, and it took a long time to do. It was personally chauffeur-driven to Posh and Beck's house to be signed.
Right.
And it is really a one-off. For one of your viewers to get this, it really is quite a special painting.
Well, if you want a chance to win Cindy's masterpiece to hang on your wall, just answer this question. What was Victoria Beckham's maiden name? Was it A, Adams, B, Bunting, or C, Chisholm? Just text the word posh and then your answer, A, B or C, to 85088. Calls cost £1, and we'll announce the winner in our late bulletin at 10:50 tonight. Cindy, many thanks.
Thank you for having me, Chris.
Here she is in her North London studio. The corgis, of course, didn't model for her. Instead, Cindy used photographs for her creation, but she's no stranger to painting dogs. Her biggest exhibition so far was Celebrity Portraits, and yes, that is spelled P-A-W, in which she displayed her paintings of famous people's pooches. Her most recent work will be on display this August at the Auberge du Lac restaurant in Hertfordshire.
Aside from painting dogs, her other speciality is flowers, and she has produced for charity a whole range suggested by the likes of Elton John, Simon Cowell and Kylie Minogue. The rose was the idea of a certain Mr. and Mrs. Beckham.
Now, she's kindly given us the picture to give away to one of you. So, if you want to own your very own original painting signed by David and Victoria Beckham, just answer this question.
What was Victoria Beckham's maiden name? Was it A, Adams, B, Bunton, or C, Chisholm?
If you know, just text the word posh, then your answer A, B or C, and then your name and the lot of it to 85088. And we will announce the winner in our late bulletin during the ITV News at 10:30.
And earlier on London Tonight, we offered the chance to win a painting of a rose signed by David and Victoria Beckham. The winner is Chantel Sherlock from South Ruislip, who correctly answered that Victoria's maiden surname was Adams.